Alright guys, I'm back with The Walking Dead Season 5 Episode 1 review, and this was called The Sanctuary. I think that's how you call it, No Sanctuary or something like that. You can read it in the title of the video though, but I think that's how you pronounce it. This episode of The Walking Dead though was very good. I enjoyed this last episode of The Walking Dead. We had a lot of cool things in this last episode of The Walking Dead. Carol returned, reunited with the group. I thought that was, you know what? Much as I've hated Carol coming, much as I'm not a fan of Carol in Walking Dead, I think that's what they need. They really need Carol because she's kind of like the mother. She was like the mother she's been the mother in the last couple of seasons of Walking Dead, and without her, they've had no kind of leader. I mean, Rick is a leader, but they've not had that mother and father kind of role that they kind of need. With Herschel getting killed in season 4, and then you had Carol leaving. I mean, you know. They needed really that mother in the kind of group, which I thought they got back tonight, which they got back in this last episode. I thought it was good here, but it starts off with Rick and the group. They hear this noise in the trailer. They're ready to they get the guns ready and stuff. Then somebody from the Terminus. They like throw a bomb into the truck trying to kill everybody, so everybody's trying to run away, and some of them are dragged hostage, like Rick and Glenn and Bob, Daryl, I think Tyrese was in that lot. He was in that part, yeah. So yeah, you have those guys in hostage. Then and then Bob says, well. Then Bob says that Bob tries to tell the guys who are part of the Terminus that they can that the guys at the Terminus can work together and they can go to Washington and kill the walkers together. Then the guy wait a minute, where am I here? Oh yeah, then the guy, the leader of the Terminus, talks to Rick saying, "Oh well, well, why are all these guns here and stuff?" Where he says, "Oh," and then Rick says, "Well, they're here to kill you guys because we want to stay here and stuff." Because obviously they've heard about other survivors being killed here as well, getting tortured. So also Rick and the group, they want to kill those guys. And then we see Carol and Tyrese. They're trying to get to the Terminus and help the other guys and see if they're there. Basically, they go to this hut and they see this guy on the radio. I think he was like a park keeper or whatever it was. He was talking to somebody on the radio. He has a few fireworks, and basically him and Tyrese were talking about he has his car and they can lend his car, something like that. Then Carol says, "I'm gonna go to the Terminus and help the others." So basically she puts blood on her. She puts like this coat on her and puts blood on it. So when she goes into the Terminus, she isn't mistaken as a walker. Well, she's a walker, and she's not mistaken as one of the group members. To try to save Rick and stuff. And then the guy in the hut is trying to kill the baby, like trying to strangle it and stuff. And then Tyrese, like him and the guy in the hut are like brawling and stuff. But that was really good. And then we see Carol get to the Terminus. She shoots a firework at this tank. It hits a couple of walkers. Then Rick kills the 2 guards. Then he says the hostages. He sets the hostages free. You know, like Daryl and Glenn and Bob. Sets those guys free. Then Rick, Bob, Daryl, and Glenn, they're fighting a few walkers. Then the other guys, then Rick and the other guys, they basically kill a couple of walkers and stuff, and they're trying to save the other guys. Rick says we cannot save because I think Bob says like, "Oh, we gotta save this guy because he's nearly gonna turn," and then who was it now? I think Rick said, "Oh, we're gonna leave him. He's gonna turn anyway." And then Rick said we gotta save the others. Then then we see Carol. Then we see Carol ask this woman who's the mother to those 2 guys who led the Tempest to talk about how the Tempest has been run and how they torture people, and they want to find. She wants to find out what's been happening. She wants to find out where's Rick and Daryl and stuff, and the others, because they've been tortured and stuff. Because she's actually seen them when she was walking up to the Tempest. She saw them, like a distance away. So yeah, she saw them getting tortured and stuff, and she wants to know where the the cats and stuff. Then Rick and the others, they kill female walkers. Then they get to the trailer again. They free the others. Then the whole group's back together again, where you have you have Rick and Carl and all the others. They're back. They kill the walkers. There's like guns and all that other stuff behind them. That was really good. Then they all skip out the Tempest. Then Tyrese punches the guy in the heart, like I said. Then Ewan, oh yeah, I forgot to say, Ewan, before Rick before Rick reunited with the group, he actually, Ewan said that they can fight fire with fire or something. So they was planning about, them, I guess planning some new group members or something. I don't really know. Then Carol and Tyrese, they basically, after they've escaped from the Tempest, Daryl sees Carol. Then the group run over to Carol's stuff, give her a hug and stuff. Then Rick says that we got to move away from the that they got to go away from the forest and stuff. They got to move. They got to find somewhere else to stay and stuff. Then you see Tyrese, and him and Tyrese, Carol and Tyrese rejoin the group. I thought that was really good. Then at the end we see the two sons and the mother of the terrorists, the guys who led the terrorists. They're all getting tortured by these other people now, and that's what we ended the episode. I thought this last episode of Walking Dead was really good. I liked how they built up a few more stories. I liked how they, built up. I'm glad. I liked how they brought Carol back. I'm glad how they introduced her back into the group. I thought it was a real good thing. Having Carol back as that mother type role is good for her. And they'll probably next week, or probably the next couple of weeks, we'll probably have Rick and Tyrese probably fighting, because he's probably going to know about Karen's death and stuff by Carol and stuff, and it is all going to be spoiled, but I think it's going to be a good episode the next couple of weeks. So guys, that was my review, guys, of The Walking Dead Season 5, Episode 1. What do you guys think of this episode? Leave your thoughts in the comments, and thanks for watching, guys. Brag out.